Hello, ASDB community. I'm Annette Reichman, the Superintendent of the Arizona State Schools for the Deaf and Blind, or ASDB. Today is April 25th, 2024. I wanted to inform you what has happened thus far with our search for the next Assistant Superintendent of Curriculum and Instruction. As of last fall, ASDB started our national search for the next Assistant Superintendent of Curriculum and Instruction. We partnered with Inivi, and that consulting firm helped us with our national recruiting efforts. We were successful in receiving 24 applicants for the position. Of those 24 applicants, 12 met the minimum qualifications. Of those 12, 6 were selected to be interviewed, with 1 dropping out at that point, meaning 5 were interviewed. The first round of interviews were conducted by a panel of stakeholders, including 2 from our communities, 1 from the deaf community and 1 from the blind community, and the other 7 remaining panel members being made up of teachers, professional staff, and administrators. After the second round of interviews, unfortunately, none of the candidates were offered the position. These candidates, while highly qualified, did not have the senior management leadership experience. How did we get here? There are 3 reasons. First, statewide, the state of Arizona, compared to other states, appears to offer less competitive salaries for professionals working in the field of education. We know that, and this was reiterated in our national search for an assistant superintendent. Those in other states who may have had the leadership experience and interest were already earning higher salaries in their respective states. It's one reason. The second reason is that ASDB is a fairly large state agency. We have our own governing board, and we have education and services happening in every corner of the state. Only a handful of other schools for the deaf and/or blind have the same presence in their states. And third, the position of Assistant Superintendent of Curriculum and Instruction bears a heavy burden. Not only does this person have the responsibility for our 2 site-based programs, both in Tucson and Phoenix, but also outreach programs, including early learning programs and our itinerant services, with more than 400 teachers and professional staff. Again, when we compare this with other schools for the deaf or blind around the country, very few have that large programming need like we do. Therefore, they don't have positions with that level of responsibility and that executive level responsibility. So, what is next for ASDB? First, Oren Ketchoff will serve 1 more year as the interim assistant superintendent for the next school year. Second, internally, we will take a step back to evaluate our current organizational structure to see if we can create more leadership growth opportunities in our restructuring of our organization. Third, we are also exploring how we can plan for and implement a formal professional leadership training program to give our current mid-level leaders the opportunity and the skills, the experience and knowledge necessary to achieve upward mobility to more senior leadership positions. In other words, we commit to growing our own. I really appreciate your patience and your support throughout this process. We have learned a lot from this experience, and we are actively thinking about and planning for the future. I will keep you regularly informed. Thank you.